Hey, so I wanted to share a open source tool that can be used for um, working with compact RIO devices, specifically targeting like FPGA programming now. So one of the big issues surrounding cybersecurity is being able to properly sanitize your device before it leaves the facility. So making sure that everything gets wiped, so no one could try to reverse engineer what it is your system's doing, or any data that might be in there. So being able to clear your FPGA bit file off of your system is very important. It's easy if it's just a file on disk that your RT processor is loading in, but if you have the bit file actually loaded into flash memory, it's a little bit harder. So just creating a tool to be able to remove that FPGA bit file from flash memory. So yeah, just looking at this, basically just need to enter the username and password for your target and the IP address and click clear. And that's really all it takes to clear that out. Let me show you how that is working. So the clear flash is, so this is using LabVIEW SSH, but we're basically just using the FW_print environment command, sending that to the target and getting back a response from the target. From that response, we're looking for the line device description, and that's going to tell us the model number of the target. And then from there, I've gone ahead and I've pre-compiled bit files for every single cRIO, SBRIO, RoboRIO, MyRIO target. So there's already pre-compiled bit files, and these are essentially empty bit files. There's actually nothing in here. But yeah, already pre-compiled for every single target. So it's just finding the appropriate bit file to match the target that you're using. And then we're just using the system config API to basically load that bit file to the target in flash memory, and that's it. Yeah, not super complicated, but a lot of time compiling FPGA VIs into bit files. But yeah, gone ahead, so you don't need to go and select the appropriate model or anything. It automatically determines what model you're working with. And yeah, one other thing just wanted to show is this does have the ability to be run from the command line. So whether you build this as like an EXE or just run it as a VI, it can be called from the command line, and you can pass in arguments. So you don't have to use it as a GUI. So basically it's just pulling the app arguments and then breaking those apart for you. Basically looking for a argument like a label, and then an equal sign, and then a value, and then a space, and then the next, any amount of arguments. Specifically, you can use this IP argument, which allows you to pass in the IP address from the command line, the username argument, which allows you to pass in a username and a password. And then if you use those, so it doesn't have to be run from the command line. If it does, it'll trip this Boolean. It lets this know that it was called from the command line, in which case this code will actually pop up the GUI, load the empty bit file, and then it'll close itself out. So you don't have to use it as GUI. It will pop up for a minute while it's actually doing the flash clearing, but then it will close itself out. And yeah, your shutdown code is simple, just quitting the runtime engine. So relatively simple, but useful tool to make it simple to just clear out that flash memory so you can safely either take your target out of the facility under your cybersecurity requirements, or if you just need to clear it, maybe you're selling your target, you're giving it to someone else, or you just want to remove some old project, you can use it for that. So yeah, if you're interested in that, the link to the repository will be included down below. Thank you.